Ladies and gentlemen, hello guys. Hope you guys are doing well, having a nice day out there. What are we doing today? We're going to listen to this band. Hold on, I got pronunciation. Angine de Poitrine. That has to be French. We're going to listen to their track, Fabienk. If I had to guess, it's Fabienk. It's a live performance we're going to be checking out from KEXP, which is a really fantastic radio station, but I know them primarily as a YouTube channel, of which they host a lot of live performances from different bands, and it's a really cool resource if you're ever interested. We're listening to this because this was suggested and sponsored by Sylvain. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the recommendation. Looking at the thumbnail, can't help but notice that they have quite the get-up, quite the setup. When it comes to the costuming and such, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Glass Beams, another band out there. So anyways, let's go ahead and pull up the video. We'll discuss it a little bit after. And there we go. Looks French to me. I love the costume. Can't deny that. I love a good loop. I do like a good loop. Oh, his eyes are at his mouth. I was trying to see how he can see. Barely see his eyes back there. How do you see? I love the dots everywhere. It looks like the paint is coming off of the guitarist's fingers a little bit. Maybe not. I was going to say that was not 7 minutes. Coming off on the drumsticks. love a little bit of character. The drummer didn't do it.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.
100%. Okay, obviously the first thing that grabs your attention is their costumes and the dots everywhere, which I really like. It kind of lends itself to their kind of psychedelic jam session that they have in this track, which I see a lot of bands, or a decent amount of bands, kind of doing this kind of genre where it's kind of psychedelic in a way. It's a smaller lineup of musicians, and they're just kind of putting down a jam, whether it's using loops or, of course, just everyone playing something. And I think that it's a really cool, throwback, but we're bringing it back. In the late 2010s and now the 2020s, you see a lot of bands doing that. And I think it's a really great sound. And their costumes get your attention, but of course, as the music starts, so does that as well. The ending, especially from the guitars, we're going to look into the band just a little bit, but the guitars, the way that they're playing the ending of it, the distorted and kind of discordant chords, and the way that it doesn't exactly perfectly line up with everything, the tone, which sounds just like a sawtooth, it has these serrated edges to it in its own, kind of reminds me a little bit of Discipline era Fripp to an extent. It has a very specific sound, and I wouldn't be surprised if the guitar playing was inspired by that. Drumming put down a nice groove just between the two of them, and I like the use of the loops between that. I've always wanted to use loops to play music, but I've never gotten that far, and I don't know how to play guitar or anything, so I'd be probably a little bit limited in what I could do with it. But I think that sounded like a really cool little track. I love the little bit of sample with the vocals. Perhaps it's in there. I don't know anything about the band. This is just me riffing off the top of my head. Perhaps the sample and the vocals there are kind of in their own unique language, kind of like how Magma has their own unique language. I just forgot who I was going to say. Igloo Ghost, his music and the vocals there almost have their own unique languages. So perhaps it is. Maybe it's French. I don't know. It was back in the back there. Let me super quickly see if I can find what was said in there. Maybe we can find lyrics to it. Okay, so pulling you up here. Fabian, Sebastian. Are these just the band members? Oh, we got French. Let me translate this to English for us. The lyrics are probably a tribute to Fabian Peterson, producer of both the albums, and to Sebastian Collin, manager and spokesperson for the duo. Okay, so is this also one of those duos kind of like Sleep Token that, they're kind of, I mean, obviously they're costumed and masked up and such, but are they like one of those where they don't really speak? They just kind of... So when I'm watching a video, I always like to look at the comments just to see. Gotta say, this one got me. At first, I thought I could never understand this music, but I'm slowly connecting the dots. I mean, please clap. What can I do? What can I do? Let's look up some information about the band. Why don't we? I have it up here. We're just gonna do a quick translation to English. They're from Quebec. Okay, experimental rock duo from Saguenay. Let's see, formed in 2019. Consist of 2 members. Okay, we've seen them, we heard them. The Poitrine brothers, presented as such only for the purposes of the concept, describe themselves as a mantra rock Dada Pythago Cubist orchestra. You know, it makes sense. It makes sense. When asked about their main musical influences, they've cited Gentle Giant. There you go. Okay. Also mentioning avant-garde jazz of the Lounge Lizards. Okay. Yeah, it's not bad. They also cite the album Flying Microtonal Banana from King Gizzard as a major influence as well. I thought that was a pretty cool little jam track. I like the middle with the kit carrying the groove as that sample plays and they're doing their little wave. I thought that was kind of cool as well. They have a certain concept, a certain chemistry, and it comes together, I will say, pretty well. Let me know what you guys thought of it, of course, in the comments down below. As always, I appreciate you all being here and watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Come back tomorrow. Thank you, Sylvain, again, for the support and the suggestion. And I will see you all later. Bye.